When you listen to music, three things happen either all at once or one at a time. The strange first impressions, the understanding, and the recollection that happens to you after you know a lot about what you are listening to. The same process can go to a lot of other topics and whatnot because music falls under media, and media falls under the bridge. However, music has a lot of core branches in its oak, which all connect to real-world conniptions, frustrations, and realizations. Hip-hop and rap revolve around serious problems like police brutality, racism, showing off to one's mother that you have a house in the hills while she tries to live a normal life as the mother of YouTuber and scam artist Rice Scum. I could go on about how rap has evolved into a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde of its former self ever since Vanilla Ice mewed onto the Ninja Turtles soundtrack. But instead, I think it's better if I break down the song that ultimately would do my job for me. Wow, it's Shiplu, Shiplu's rap song, full version. Now you may be wondering, who's Shiplu? Well, this song is all about him and why he's the talk of the town. But first, we have to rewind the clock when Shiplu was just a little baby Shiplu, back to 1996. Shiplu walked around the streets of LA with his mother, Angelina Jolie, who took him to his first penthouse party. Now, you may think that's bad parenting. What the f? Now, you may think that's bad parenting, but I beg to differ because Shiplu is one tough cookie, and he got up on his own feet and walked around partying hard. Shiplu didn't need drugs, blunts, or alcohol to have a good time. Ever seen the dancing baby meme? Yeah, that was him back in 96. Anyway, so Shiplu is boogieing so hard that he bumped into someone. Tupac. Turns out it's his party.
Who let this baby in here? Who let this little baby in here, man? Ha ha ha!
I let myself in.
Shit, man. Here, just for you, you get a copy of my new record that comes out tomorrow.
That new record being All Eyes on Me. And when Shiplu heard the iconic album, something inside him changed. He now knew that he needed to become the next hip-hop sensation. Each passing year, Shiplu wrote and spit rhyme after rhyme, verse after verse, and he even competed in a battle rap when he was 13, and he won due to his opponent giving up after Shiplu went first. Wherever he went, he always heard the beats, especially after he started making his own. Years later, after graduation, Shiplu knew that he was ready to show off one of his songs. He went down to the studio near his house in LA and was rejected at the door because he couldn't afford a studio session. So, he took as many jobs as he could, a barista, a car salesman, even a chimney sweeper, and after a year of saving up from every paycheck, he could finally get a professional to help him master his craft. Throughout his work journey, many people doubted he could succeed. They kept speaking about his potential loss. Even though the negative reactions filled his head, Shiplu kept his head up high. But the question that kept being brought up was, who are you, Shiplu? And that question popped up so much that Shiplu decided that his first rap song would be telling everybody who he is and why he is important to the rap game. Now, in order for him to emerge from the shadows, he needed someone to ask who he is. And so Shiplu came up with the idea to get his buddy Peeklu to say the line. Now you may ask, who's Peeklu? Well, long story short, Peeklu is a multi-platinum artist who made songs like Vacation Dream and Peeklu in Love. And that's how, wow, it's Shiplu. Shiplu's rap song, full version, got released. But how it was made? That's a production secret that Shiplu intends to keep. Don't want the game spoiled now, do we? Now, the song is pretty complex, so I'm gonna go through it line by line. Maybe not line by line. I'm what you call a genius, because I know a thing or two about music. I listen to Usher, Pitbull, 50 Pence, and even some AJR, so my comprehension is on par with the likes of Dr. Dre. But before we begin, I'd just like to say that if you haven't heard the song yet, then you're a little weird. So go. I don't care. Get out your phone. You're probably watching this on your phone. Go on Spotify, go on YouTube, and look up, wow, it's Shiplu, and watch it all the way through. All right, good. So let's start this thing.
I know you know I'm famous. If you don't, it's your loss.
When discovering a new artist for yourself, you kind of feel left out because the train's speeding right past you. Sometimes it is Train, but you know who isn't Train? Dr. Dog. But Shiplu understands the dilemma. It's a good song, so it helps, but he knows the listener doesn't know who he is, so he's helping them out. Little does anyone know, Shiplu wasn't famous when the song was released, but he pulled a how to get rich and earn a lot of bullshit money course. The point is validated with the next line.
Millions follow me. I'm the social media king. The boss.
Basically, Shiplu is being a dick and saying, yeah man, I'm a pretty big deal, and you be missing out a lot if you're not bumping my mixtape. And sometimes you gotta be a dick when promoting your music. Like for example, there's an account called J Minstrel, no relation to Minstrel J. Why did he name himself Minstrel J? And J over here looks a lot like a guy doing this voiceover. Me!
I think I'm just gonna do face cam. I think that'll be easier.
So if you don't want to miss out on the songs of last year's summer, then you better check it out. Otherwise, it's your loss. I'm just kidding. Maybe. Anyway, let's continue.
Everyone's talking in my socials, so vocal. You want to meet me? Fine, but I don't have time to interact, so wait in line.
If you've made it big, you'll recognize this home screen a lot. But basically, when you made it big, you get so many people trying to get your attention. The fame can get a little too much because so many people look up to him, strive to be him, and fix their mental health by listening to his track, which is why Shiplu says,
You're lucky that I exist.
which we are. We're lucky to have the likes of Shiplu, Tupac, and AJR. I mean, you gotta understand that the guy is the viral guy in town with the stylish living.
Stylish living, the viral guy in town.
I mean, look at those shirts and that chain made of real gold. True fact. Shiplu went to RapCon and said, that f***ing chain weighed a f*** ton. Why the f*** would they supply me with real f***ing gold? Motherfucker, next record is a diss track on that no good mother of my 4 kids who supplied me with that gold chain! Goddamn, that's like the Alec Baldwin phone call.
Hey, I want to tell you something, okay? And I want to leave a message for you right now. Because again, it's 10:30 here in New York on a Wednesday. And once again, I made an ass of myself trying to get you a phone to call you at a specific time. When the time comes for me to make the phone call, I stop whatever I'm doing and I go and I make that phone call at 11 o'clock in the morning in New York, and if you don't pick up the phone, at 10 o'clock at night, and you don't even have that goddamn phone turned on.
Even though he hated wearing that chain, I will say he's very coded to charm. I mean, that's the latest version.
Coded to charm, latest version.
I guess the title should have been called Shiplu's rap song latest version, but that would have spoiled the video. I mean, when I first saw Shiplu by My jaw? Yeah, so little known fact, my mouth is a jaw. Actually, 2024 request, normalize saying jaw. DiGiorno. Tombstone. I mean, when I first saw Shiplu, my jaw dropped, and I think my heart stopped, which maybe is the reason why he said,
Heart stop beating when I'm around.
I'm guessing he walked into the studio with one of those Party City gold chains and everyone collectively stopped breathing because he had the charm coded to him. And when he spit the verses, he went in there with no script, no nothing. He raw dogged Lil Wayne and Jay-Z'd it, which only legends do, man. Shiplu rock! Oh, to be a fly on the wall. Fuck being there while the Beatles recorded. Hit the road, Tyler, the Creator. I gotta see Shiplu spit fire. I gotta do that dance. I gotta do that dance.
Wow, wow, wow.
understand who I am?
Now, while I'm riding high, I must clarify that unlike Philadelphia, it's not always sunny for Shiplu, because now that we understand who he is from his outer shell, we need to know the dark and twisted world behind his eyes.
It's a world I like, but it's hard being in the spotlight.
He can keep it chill and whatnot, but I guess it must be hard being so famous and being the latest version of what a celebrity is. I mean, I'll just let him explain.
Haters keep hating and hating and hating, but I don't give a damn.
Now, he may clarify that he doesn't give a damn, but it clearly gets to him, which is why he makes it the second verse. He isn't the first to hourly speak on this topic, but usually rappers, mainly him, but usually rappers who talk about the many people that hate and criticize the art are very sensitive. Yeah, him. Oh my god. Do I need to talk about it?
No, I'm good. I'm going to save myself. Just for right now. You're lucky.
But usually people are harsh towards people with success because they're infectious with their jealousy and don't understand who that artist is.
They're so jealous, infectious, they don't understand what I am.
That's what I'm saying.
Now, everybody's aware that a hater is jealous, but calling them out sounds smart in thinking, but isn't that smart in practice? It's an easy shot, so Shiplu isn't doing himself any favors with these last two lines, but it's there because people that Shiplu is imitating are like that, but Shiplu doesn't give one. He gives two. He understands the game. Quote,
I do what I feel, I say what I feel. You've got a problem with that? You better not. And if you have a bone to pick with me, bring it on. Show me what you got.
he doesn't mess around! Shiplu's telling the haters, hey, keep the hate to yourselves, or fight me, coward. Bring what I can to the table. Drake? Yeah, turns out this song was about Drake all along. You see, something Drake's team didn't want to tell you was that Drake realized that this new talented rapper is going to sell more copies than his new album, Too Many Cats in My Room. So Drake ran into the studio and wrote down new bars.
He's all better and better and better, and it is not better than it. Yeah. Baby in the industry think he better than me. Spin a few bars like Tupac or Biggie. Who does he think he is trying to be? Cause he's just with bitches in an Airbnb. Shit blow, shit blow. Who's that? Mystery to me and you. Shit blow, shit blow. Who's that? Mystery to me and you.
And to stick it to him, Shiplu adds the final nail with,
You're no match for me, cause I'm the definition of hotness. Oh, Shiplu.
because compared to baby boy Drake, Shiplu is the definition because he isn't insecure. Yet. And after hearing that, Drake was pissed and was about to fire back, but then he tripped and fell down his stairs to the point where he decided to be the bigger man and fight Anthony Fantano, the internet's most bald man. The shockwave of appeal and swag bucks, no relation, that Shiplu got was more than Kanye and Kendrick. I mean, Kanye hasn't been doing himself any favors, but it makes sense. Kendrick even said in an interview that him and Shiplu are going to make a collab album, and it's called Hotness Defined, and it's set to be on the horizon. YouTuber and internet ghoul Pinely made a video with internet goblin Danny Gonzalez to spread the word of Shiplu and his buddy Peeklu. Now you may be asking, what's the conclusion? Well, the conclusion is that some or most people in the music industry think they are the big shit. Their egos are as big as the 16th chapel. And if they weren't doing what they were doing, then the industry would be lacking, even though a world without Nav would be the exact same because he has so little impact in the world of music. But you know what has a huge impact on the music industry? That's right. Today's sponsor, April Fool's Day. April Fool's Day is the fastest growing day for pranks in the world that Jack Doherty exists in, which is unfortunately this one.
But what if it's not April 1st?
If it weren't for April Fool's Day, Jay Minstrel wouldn't have an audience of 5 subscribers. Whoops, I meant 6. Jay Minstrel is the music account of this channel, which means that impressive face cam-less videos about music will be made there. Maybe, I don't know, I'm not your boss. I'm my boss, and Jay Minstrel is me. Use promo code, in the comments of the video to get 75% off of your subscription to this channel, and Jay Minstrel's as well. Alright, Shiplu heads, have a good day.